Hi! It's summer solstice, meaning it's the longest day of the year. Here we go for a nice hot summer after all that cold winter we had. It's time. And it's also time for a story. And because I haven't read a story in a while, one of my granddaughters decided she could give me a book. So this is Alicia's book, and she asked me to read it. It's called Daniel Goes to School. Okay. Hi, neighbor. It's time for school, said Daniel Tiger. I've got my backpack. I've got my lunch pail. And you've got me, said Dad, opening the front door. Now let's get you to school. He's a little excited, huh? Please take us to school, Trolley, said Daniel as he and his dad hopped aboard. Excuse me. Ding, ding, said Trolley. We're going to school today. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along, sang Daniel. When we arrived at school, Daniel pulled Dad into the classroom. Come on, Dad. Let's go build with blocks. But Dad just stopped. Busy classroom, huh? I would love to build blocks with you, said Dad, but I have to go to work. Are you sure? Daniel asked. Maybe work is closed today. Dad Tiger shook his head. I don't think so, Daniel. He said, it's time for me to go. Daniel was sad. I don't want you to go. I want you to stay and be with me. Oh, look at his sad face. Okay. I want to stay too, Daniel, said Dad, but all your friends are here, and Teacher Harriet will take good care of you. At the end of the day, I will come back and pick you up because grown-ups come back. Grown-ups come back, repeated Daniel. He gave Dad a hug. Goodbye. Ugga mugga. Ugga mugga, said Dad. Teacher Harriet gently led Daniel to the art table. Let's see what your friends are doing. Prince Wednesday was drawing a picture of his dad, King Friday. My dad's at work being boss of castle stuff, he said. My mom's at work too. I miss her, said Miss Elena. But look, I have her picture in my necklace to remind me that she'll come back to get me. Daniel picked up a crayon. I want to have a picture of my dad too. I'm going to draw us in a rocket ship blasting off to the moon. Daniel imagined that he and his dad really were blasting off to the moon. Whoosh! Space picture. Come to the rock for circle time, called Teacher Harriet, and everyone skipped over to the rug. Everyone except Miss Elena. Where was Miss Elena? Suddenly Daniel heard, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It was Miss Elena. I can't find the picture of my mommy, Miss Elena sniffed. If I don't have my picture, how do I know my mommy will come back and get me? Daniel put his arm around Miss Elena. Your mommy will come back and get you, he said. My dad always says, grown-ups come back. Good friend he is, huh? Good friend Daniel. Thanks, Daniel, said Miss Elena. I feel a little bit better. We can help you find your necklace, suggested Prince Wednesday. The whole class began to look. They looked high. They looked low. They even looked backwards. Well, Miss Elena did until... I found it, hooted O the Owl, picking the necklace up off the ground. Thank you, O, said Miss Elena happily. Owls are excellent lookers, said O the Owl. Owls are excellent friends, too, added Teacher Harriet. Teacher Harriet looked at the clock. We spent circle time looking for Miss Elena's necklace, she said. It's lunchtime now. Miss Elena, would you like to be my lunch helper today? Okay, replied Miss Elena. At the table, Miss Elena passed out the lunch boxes to her friends. As everyone munched on their food, there was a knock at the door. Who could it be? It was the grown-ups. All the grown-ups came back, said Miss Elena. She was so happy. Daniel ran over to his dad. You came back. I did, replied Dad. Can we go build blocks now? Asked Daniel. I've been waiting all day, Dad answered, smiling. Thank you for coming to school with me, neighbor, said Daniel. I liked helping Miss Elena find her necklace. We can play a finding game, too. Look through the pictures in this book and see if you can find what I'm searching for. I'm looking for something that starts with the letter B on page 8. Okay, so something on page 8 that starts with a B. Page 8. B. Backpack? I bet it's a backpack. Oh, let's see what else we got. Now find something that starts with F on page 18. F. I bet it's flowers. There's flowers. All right, finally, let's find something that starts with a C on page 22. I bet it's a crown. But you know what? It doesn't tell us if I'm right. It just says, that's great. I guess it's good. Ugga-mugga. All right, that was a fun book. Thank you, Alicia. I love you. Good night.